Okay. So let's see here what happens. See now. Wondering what's going on with this. So I did connect the YouTube events, and that shows us being offline. If I go into events, that says live now, so I can do the live now. So it is live, but I guess it's, so it is live on Twitch as well. Now, if anybody's watching, did you get a notification? I take it you got a notification or you wouldn't be watching. Was anything different about it? Welcome back. Did you get the normal notification silent? Hey, if you guys want to join Zoom, you can. Just let me know. You guys want to join Zoom? I got to send you a link because it's not the normal. It's not the normal link, but there. Try that one. See if that one will work. I'm just trying to get this right so I don't have to worry about getting to Saturday night and hitting the stream button and all of a sudden it decides it's not going to work again. Nice. All right, Robert, you received the notification, standard notification. All right, so basically you guys don't notice anything different. It's just it's just on my end, the way I see it, because like I said, this is going through the events. I tried that tutorial silent, and it is straightforward. There's some discrepancies with it because the fact that you're working through YouTube and restream, and they kind of work together, kind of, but sort of. Anyway, let me know if that link works if you guys want to jump on and we can test her out. Allie, what's going on? Sync to preview player. Yeah, stop streaming. So there's a stop streaming thing. Yeah, I guess this would be fine. Like the events tab allows you to see if the stream is good, which is good. Did anybody get the notification about me setting the time up? Because I had originally set the time up when I scheduled the event for 1:30. It's not 1:30 yet. Maybe that's why you didn't get the notification. It's not 1:30 yet. Maybe in a minute you'll get a notification about all right, let's go to the gallery view. There it is. PZ.
Hiya.
What up?
How's it going? All good, or am I?
No, you're good. You're just, the stream is just playing in the background. That's all. I had originally set the time up when I scheduled the event for 1:30. It's not 1:30 yet. Maybe that's why you didn't get the. Yeah. So what happens is I gotta actually create the event in YouTube, which is okay, which is perfectly fine. And then you go to restream and you click a drop down menu and you connect to that event, which is a little bit more involved than just hitting the start recording button. But I don't think that's a big deal. But the good thing is I can create an event and just have it be a reoccurring event without the settings being changed. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it seems to be working fine. So what are you on now then?
Pop OS.
Oh, okay. LTS or 1904?
1904. 1904.
And NVENC's working for you fine?
Okay, so I turned NVENC off. Okay, so I did the whole install the core thing for the snap because I had the same issues you were having with OBS.
Yeah.
But I started the test stream, the first one, and it was all blurry, and I don't know why. But it was on the NVENC setting. So I switched the encoder back to the software encoder, and it was clear again. So I don't know what the deal is with it. And also, YouTube said that the stream was not healthy when I was streaming with NVENC.
With the snap?
With the snap.
What's up, gentlemen?
Dan, what's happening?
Hey, not much. Just work.
Just
sorta.
work. I get you. I am off today. I had
Nice.
a 4-day weekend. It's the first time in years. So
Did you enjoy it then?
I did. I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah, no, I was off the whole 4 days as well, which was good.
But I got Ubuntu installed on this machine. I just played the lazy roll and got under the desk and switched the Ethernet cord rather than try to figure out a way to install the Broadcom drivers another
Well,
way.
that is the easier way. That's why I suggested it first.
But it seems to be running. It seems to be running fine for me. So
Because the thing is, once you've done that, doesn't it then pick up the Broadcom drivers?
yeah, it'll pick them up then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, one of those legal things. You can't ship the proprietary things.
Yeah, but I thought like other distros that maybe it's because I had the cord. I could have swore I installed another distro on here, and it picked up the Wi-Fi drivers right away.
Maybe. Could be.
Which, if that's not the case, then that means I'm going to have to plug in the Ether. I'm going to have to redo the cord every time I want to install a distro.
I'd be interested to find out if it did work on a different distro.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Do you not have a spare cable then that's just sort of hanging by your desk that you can plug into things?
No, I don't. Because of where my computer tower is, the modem is downstairs. The cable runs all the way. It's like a ridiculous 50-foot long cable, and it runs all the way up directly into my computer. So
Gotcha.
I could get a switch, I guess.
Yeah, you could get a little 4-port switch so you can feed it from downstairs and then branch off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're silent.
That'd save you hassle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would definitely save some hassle of installing distros. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I'm liking this whole capturing the window for some reason. See, I was searching also today about every time I try to capture the zoom window, it's a black screen.
Yep.
And I was trying certain fixes, but nothing was working. And then all of a sudden, it just started working. I don't know what I did. So now I'm able to capture the zoom window.
Which is a bonus.
So I don't have to worry about notifications flying up. I don't have to use my whole second screen for the zoom capture.
Again, is that using the snap though for OBS?
That's using the snap for OBS. So
And the standard snap that gives you the latest OBS?
yeah, this is what version is this?
23 point something or other?
23.1, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it had anything to do with the snap. Never thought about it.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not because you need to snap for MBank. Yeah, that's the only pain in the neck with the new 19s. I hope someone brings that back in 20 because that is such a royal.
Well, Zeb, this is the thing. I was talking to Adam about NVENC, and I was trying to help. He was trying to help me get it installed and the OBS working like he was with you. And he said to me, why do you need NVENC? And I'm like, well, because it'll go off of the graphics card. And he was basically telling me that the quality is going to be better if you go off the CPU. No?
No.
I would think your graphics card is able to handle, the video stuff a lot better.
Correct.
Well, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. But I will say that when I started the stream, the test stream, YouTube was telling me it was a bad stream, like it was orange, and I was all blurry in the YouTube stream. And then when I switched it from NVENC to the software encoder, it went through green and everything's clear. So I don't know. Maybe it's because of the CPU.
Possibly, but when you were checking it, was you checking it in your live studio settings?
No, I had the video. I had the channel open
And did you check that it was in fact 1080, not because YouTube suddenly randomly puts it down to 240?
It could have been. I didn't check it. So
yeah, because Gnostic wants to come in because I've done multiple tests on ATS and ETS streaming live on YouTube. Yeah. And without a shadow of a doubt, every single time, 100%, you'll get better quality stream from your graphics card.
Yeah. Well, that's like what you would think. That's what you'd expect.
Definitely, yeah. Someone's got their background YouTube on.
It could have been. I didn't check it.
That's Gnostic.
I think it's
Mugen.
There you go. That's rough for that.
I still got to test Rocket League out though, because I've been unable to stream Rocket League or any game because as soon as I open up OBS, the whole game gets so choppy.
Oh,
so
really?
I didn't test it yet with the new machine.
And that was using NVENC from previously.
That was previous. That was on the old machine using NVENC, and I couldn't understand it because it's a 1080. Yeah, it's a 1080. It's not a TI, but it's a 1080 card, so it's like it shouldn't have any problem with that at all.
What processor do you have?
I had when I was doing that, it was an Intel i7 7700, 87, 7700.
What have you got now?
An i9 9900.
So you should have absolutely no issues whatsoever.
No.
I wouldn't think.
Well, if you open up HTOP, what's it doing processor-wise at the moment?
Yeah, because it is on the software.
It's on the software, yeah. So you'll probably find that you're probably maybe on 35-40% with an i9.
Let's see here. I got to install it. It's not installed.
Have you got 8 cores?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 8 cores, 16 threads. You're probably using anywhere between 30 and 35%, if not a little bit more.
See, that's the beauty of Arch. If I stream live with OBS, I don't get any more than 7% CPU.
Wow.
I don't know the difference between compiling from source or downloading the binary or what.
Shouldn't make
It shouldn't make
bit
a
of
difference, but I've noticed on a lot of distros, OBS is really peaking the CPU quite hard.
Well, I'm sitting here and I've got Zoom open and I've just fired up OBS. I haven't obviously started streaming, but I'm sitting here 20%, 25% on my processor.
Am I blind that I can't see the actual CPU percentage? Like total. Yeah, total. Like it shows it core by core, but it doesn't show total, or am I losing it?
No, it doesn't show total.
Okay.
It just shows you core by core.
All right, so anywhere from 29 to 37%.
Yeah, and that's
I've just opened up OBS now, and I'm capturing this stream, and it's set at 2.2% at 60 frames a second.
Wow.
And what processor have you got?
Core i7.
That's ridiculous.
But I have compiled OBS from source.
Well, that might help.
Still, that's a lot. That's a big difference.
That's a huge difference.
Huge difference.
So let me go window capture, and then go click OK, and then capture zoom. See what it says and does.
Am I coming through okay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're coming through fine.
No, okay. I'm used to using the Discord. I haven't done chat in so long.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, now I'm the same as you now, Rocco. On my OBS, which is 21.02, which I have to have because otherwise ETS doesn't stream properly. It's just a black screen.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's in the snap that you can capture the windows, because
If I now go full screen and then change that little, get rid of that little thing, and go no, so yes rather, and then go add screen capture. Click OK. Now I can capture the one that says that's got zoom on it. Hang on. That one there. Yeah. So now I can do zoom full screen like you used to do.
yeah. Well, Zoom
I've
and
just done that myself.
Zoom and Firefox are the ones that are taking up like most of the CPU usage besides OBS. So
Yeah, Zoom's pretty heavy.
Yeah, actually it is, because I'm sitting about 15%, and I've got a Xeon E3 here at work.
But OBS here, I'm running 23.1-0-1, the latest one. I've just captured Zoom directly now in full screen, and it's at 2.3%.
that's ridiculous,
Yes.
dude.
That's crazy because I'm on an i7 6700K and I'm on 25%.
Yeah, that is ridiculous, I have to say.
Then it is salient. So
It's obviously salient.
Yeah.
just
Well,
say it.
yeah, like you said,
Right?
but it also could be, compiling it for your hardware. That probably would be one of the benefits of compiling software is something like OBS.
Well, there's one thing I always install, whether I need it or not, and that is CUDA for NVIDIA. Whether OBS takes advantage of that, I don't know. So whether it's offloading anything to the GPU.
So how would you install CUDA on an ordinary machine? Sudo apt install CUDA?
If it's available in the repo, yeah.
Let's do an app
It's
search.
over 1 gigabyte though. It's quite big. It's the framework tools.
Unable to locate CUDA. So hang on.
Let's see what we got for options. Oh, there's a NVIDIA CUDA toolkit.
Yeah, that's the one. NVIDIA.
Yeah, you got to get the name right, haven't you?
Yeah, it's NVIDIA CUDA toolkit.
So I'm just going to Synaptic, the old faithful.
Was that NVIDIA dash
Yep. I'll
CUDA dash toolkit?
Yeah.
post that in the Zoom chat here.
What is
I mean, I don't know if that makes any difference whatsoever, because it's only applications that take advantage of CUDA benefit from it, such as DaVinci Resolve, for example. I need it for that.
what is NVIDIA Compute Utils?
Well, that's part of the toolkit.
Well, that's a separate package.
Yeah, but any application that utilizes CUDA will use that then, and it will offload what it needs to the GPU.
Let's see here. Pins.
I'll let you know if it pulls it in by default.
I can look at it here too.
For example, Blender can take advantage of CUDA as well, especially when using Eevee for real-time previews and
Yeah,
things
it's
like
going
that.
to pull a bunch of stuff.
Okay, so the
Irrigation, other stuff,
the
yeah.
toolkit won't install unless the CUDA dev is installed.
Yep.
Mine's installing fine here, and I haven't got CUDA dev unless it picked it.
I think it pulls it down.
Well, it won't install, and it says it won't be installed. So then when you try to install CUDA dev, it says it depends on lib NVIDIA ML1.
Sorry, Chris, missed you in
And
the
it's-
chat room there.
It's unable to correct the problem. It's not going to be installed because lib NV whatever is not installable.
Should have gone budgie.
To be honest, I don't think that's the issue.
You guys
Here.
picked it. No, I don't have an NVIDIA card here, so I don't know.
Because it's installing here, fine. I just picked that CUDA dev, that CUDA toolkit you talked about, not the dev at all.
Yeah, but you're not on 1904 either, right?
I'm on budgie 1904.
Are you? How is that possible? How is
Because
it
it's
possible?
budgie.
How is it possible that you're on 1904 and I'm on 1904, and you
Because
can?
you're on POP. Plop. You're on Plop OS. Sorry. It's just the same as why, when I install Lubuntu 1904, just 2/3 of my stuff don't work. Because it's Linux. It's really weird. And I had to run through all sorts of hoops to get stuff going.
So Dan,
Yeah,
Lubuntu discovers the preferred way to install software, or
they said that?
I'm asking you.
No, I'd use Muon. Muon. That's
And
the
that's
good.
it.
Okay, so
Muon's pretty close to Synaptic, really.
Yeah, I know. I was just jesting.
Well, I mean, we ship them both. We
Can-
ship Muon and
Yeah.
maybe
And
I can
Discover.
make a suggestion.
yeah.
When you open the menu and start typing software, Muon should come up in that.
What happens when you type package? Yeah, Muon shows up.
Well, yeah, Muon shows
There's
up.
that. I guess that's good.
But what I'm saying is, when somebody new is going to try Lubuntu, any like other distro, if you type software, the software installer is going to come up.
Yeah, we get software sources, which is totally different.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if you want, like, if somebody new is going to do that, and you want them to choose Muon rather than Discover, because I didn't even see Muon until you mentioned it, but I did see
Right.
Discover, so that's why I asked.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder how we can do that, but I'll look into it.
That I can't help you with. I just point out problems. I can't fix them, Dan.
Right. I'm just curious how it you know what I'm saying?
You and me alike, big fella.
I can figure it out. We'll look into it.
I just normally put a problem in Telegram and then wait about 4 hours for Big Daddy to go snap. Snap. Yeah, then me. Or I wake up to you having had problems and I go, yeah, I got the same.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
usually when I have problems, you're asleep. That's usually the way it is.
Yeah.
Time zones are fun.
Still, when I retire, I can change the time zone. I can
You don't
do
have to remind me, Johan. You don't have to remind me. Uh-oh.
I'm still 6 years away though, kiddo. So
Ryan wants to say, "Go Team Red." Whatever. You still have issues on Team Red. You just don't have the same issues.
Team Red, it has to be Dash Geek, didn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It had to be Ryan. Get your backside in here, son.
He's not entirely dedicated anyway. He wears too much green.
I
Yeah,
agree.
with all those green tiles and his green brains.
Yeah, it's all fake.
We're Rallo, we're doing a live fix it stream. It wasn't supposed to be that way, but
Yeah, but Red, there'd be too many of them, mate, for Rocco.
I still don't understand. I still don't understand why there should be no difference in the base, right? As far as 1904 is concerned. I mean, why would I like, these are things that the libnvc UVI D1 is not installable. That's what it needs to install the CUDA dev file. Why is it not installable on POP 1904 and it's installable on Budgie 1904?
Okay, so what was your one called again? What was that one that you couldn't get installed?
It says recommends libnvc UVI
NVC UVI
D1.
D1. Enter. Yep, that's not libnvc UVID1. It's not even listed on mine.
Yeah.
And yet I've installed the CUDA devs, no problem at all.
It could be that System 76 have blacklisted that because they're doing some
Right.
funky optimizations under the hood there.
They do. They do.
And also, let's oh, hang on, I don't need to do that one now. I can also install 2 seconds. I can also install, just for the purposes of this test, because I'm not going to, does help if you can type properly under pressure, just ordinary OBS and see whether or not it allows me to capture the whole screen. God, you correct your spelling and you still get it wrong. I won't be using the history off of this terminal session.
Silent. Ryan says NVIDIA stole his colors. I mean, obviously Ryan was before NVIDIA. Obviously.
Clearly. Neolithic, I'm sure.
No, I'm liking Pop OS. I'll tell you what, it's the first GNOME version. And I don't know, it's not necessarily specific to GNOME, I would think, because like I said, this happened on the 1080 card as well. But it's the first GNOME version that I can play Rocket League that you don't feel a physical stutter. Like I could play Rocket League on GNOME and I could play it on like Arch Plasma. And it was butter smooth on Arch Plasma. And on GNOME, I get the same FPS as I would on Arch Plasma. But it just felt stuttery. And this is the first time that I'm able to do that on a GNOME version. That it's butter smooth.
The only GNOME-based distribution that I could tolerate and actually played games really, really well.
Mm-hmm. I was shocked.
They do some pretty heavy optimizations in Pop OS.
They do.
Well, that's interesting. 1904, and it still puts out the old version of OBS. I just had to install the repo, which is a bit silly.
Now, I did notice, and I didn't check into it, but Restream was advertising widgets for OBS. Now, I don't know if they work in the Linux version, but
probably not. A bit like what's that version of OBS that EB uses?
I don't know.
By the company who used to do the Nightbot thing.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not compatible.
Not with Linux, they're not, no. What is going on here? Why isn't OBS updated?
Shambles, I have not tried to use the game performance graphs. If you could send me a link for that, that would be great, because I would check that out, definitely. I don't need to on Pop right now because it's working flawlessly, but I would like to know that for future reference when I do testing.
What does the share option mean down here in the menu?
That's if you want to like share your screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I still have a piece of tape over my camera. I'm on a laptop.
Nice. Yeah, I actually have a flip thing from my camera too. Not cool with it just being there.
Yeah, mine's got a little mini light beside it for the keyboard, which is too small. Whatever, it's old, refurb.
Call me paranoid, but I'll just leave the shutter closed when I'm not using it.
A simple, stupid question: how do you change your first letter in your name to a capital? I'm guessing it's gone from.
You only get that when you first when you first click on the link. Hidden behind stuff is something where you can change your name, but you have to go searching for it. It doesn't automatically pop up on the screen.
I'll dig around. Like I said, I'm getting used to this whole new chat thing. Last time I chatted was back in the 90s and early 2Ks.
Or go to your Zoom dashboard on the website and you can change it there too.
Okay, cool.
You? Okay.
Shambles, thank you for the link. I didn't know that was a Rocket League setting. But I had no idea that was a Rocket League setting, so I'll check that out the next time. I think so, Joe. Again, it's going to be different because you can schedule events ahead of time, but you have to then go into Restream and actually connect to that event before you hit the start streaming in OBS.
Have you tried sending your game output to a different screen?
No.
Instead of doing it on the 4K, have you tried doing it on a standard 1080 monitor?
I have not. But I don't know. I don't think I play in... I don't think... Maybe I do. But even this was happening on the old machine. Well, that was 4K too. Huh.
Okay.
Wonder if it had anything to do with the resolution.
Yeah, very much so. Because if your card is pushing out a certain FPS and your monitor is limited to a certain FPS, then you can get stuttering because you're it's not syncing properly.
Yes, but it didn't happen on KDE. So it'd be something specific to GNOME, wouldn't it?
All hail Plasma.
Yeah, oh, right. Yeah, I know. Hey, I thought about which one I was going to install on this new machine. I thought about it, and I did install Salient on the new machine, but I couldn't deal with the notification continually popping up. And of course, it's Easter weekend when I do it, and nobody's around. And Seb says, "Yeah, just find Silent on Discord. He's always on Discord." And of course, it was the 2 days that Silent wasn't on Discord.
I've been working over the Easter period.
So yeah, I was just like, I got to do something because I can't.
There are updated ISOs now, though.
Well, I'm gonna have to try it again, but yeah, I was like,
should be
no.
resolved now.
Allie,
Hello.
what's up, man?
I'm all good. I'm just at my sister's at the moment. I thought I'd just pop in. I'm actually checking my Zoom, mate, because I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while on Biddle, man.
Hey, clean shaven Ali.
I know, right?
Wow. Where's Ali? What have you done with him?
He's been absconded. I'm literally running off everything on the laptop at the moment, the microphone and everything. So if I sound a bit rubbish, I apologise, folks.
It's all good. Meaning is shooter stutter.
Good to see you, bud.
Good to see you. Good to see you all.
Okay, this is annoying. OBS won't install because of
Is that mate?
Yeah.
probably.
I turned my mic up and oops. Okay, I won't do that again.
It's got a var cache apps archives OBS Studio deb file error. So I'm drastically trying to find where the deb is to download.
See, this is another good thing about capturing the window. I was looking for an extension for a regular menu for GNOME, because whenever you do the activity screen or the dashboard, the whole screen blanks out. Not blanks out, but it kind of darkens it. And when I'm capturing the zoom window on the top screen, it darkens that too. So you notice in the stream when I'm opening my dashboard or not.
Activities, yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm capturing the window like I am now, it doesn't. You don't notice that, which is awesome. Little ones, but they're good. See, we're getting things done. We're getting things fixed here. That's what I should have labeled this fixing stream. Now, does anybody know how Pop! OS updates? Because, like, it was the only distro that I installed that didn't have to be updated after I installed it.
I think they're one of the only ones that actually do an update while you're downloading. Not all the others say, yeah, download this and update it while you're going along. But Popey told me that all the Ubuntu's do is download it and cache it. They don't actually install it.
Right.
So that when you then go to run it, it's there and it's quicker. But it seems like Pop has...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pop does an upgrade after install.
There's a dist upgrade, yeah.
Yeah, because it's, yeah, I was like shocked you didn't have to.
You could try app update and upgrade.
It's a shame they don't offer a KDE version. It'd be awesome.
I agree. I totally agree.
Because that's what I had to do last time. I ripped GNOME out and installed Plasma instead. And I'd Pop! OS Plasma. It was awesome.
That would be awesome.
But I never like doing that. I don't like stripping out one DE and replacing it with another because there's always remnants from
Yeah.
previous ones, you know.
Yep.
Just
Lots
go
of
through all the
stuff
loops.
left over.
Just go through the loops. That's all I do.
So I put the gate back on. Does anybody help me out here with this gate to see if it's stuttering?
Turn the sensitivity down a bit because what it was doing earlier, it was cutting out too early.
Clipping.
So as the level went down, it was cutting out. It was a bit too harsh.
Right.
So in other words, if you start to talk really softly, it
Yeah.
will cut that off.
Right. Well, I cut it in half, so because I'm not an audio expert and I don't know what all these levels mean. I just this little slider bar goes over right or left.
Well,
Well, you
that's the
Go to the
way
left. You want
I
negative
aim-
value.
that's the way I'm able to do all of these streams without having to wear headsets, because I've put that gate on so that the mic doesn't pick up all the extraneous sounds. It's only when something's right here
Right. Well,
to pick it up.
it's-
So it does help.
especially with my loud keyboard. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like other people on the street.
Have you got one of those cherry M? So what I
I
don't get
tried
is
to mute.
every week I politely ask people, when you're typing, can you please mute your keyboard? And every week we get and people's cameras
Every
are
week.
going,
No, it's
on
more
a
like
laptop, and people's cameras are going.
I try to remember to mute. Every so often I forget.
It's mostly Thomas. We know it's Thomas.
So what you're saying is my mic is too loud now?
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
No.
No, well, you guys wouldn't hear it. People listening to the stream would.
I can turn it up. I got headphones.
Mostly Nate is the one who makes the most noise.
All right, I just took it off again. I don't know what the deal is with it. It does. OBS does show as it. So is the mic still too loud?
Are you running a compressor as well, or just the gate?
No, I'm running a compressor as well.
We'll try turning that down a bit.
Yeah, I just pulled up the stream there a little bit, and yeah, your mic is a little louder than us.
All right.
There's such a delay; it's hard.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, gotta jump off just for a minute.
Oh, well, it looks
right.
like you can't install the latest OBS because it has unmet dependencies.
All right, how's that? Is that better on the loudness of this? Should be because it's not clipping in.
Still loud.
Yeah. Still loud. That's great.
Could you just drop the mic level in your standard system audio settings?
I did.
Try turning the compressor down a bit more then.
Just turned it down now. Like, or
I think
Oh,
you're
there we
getting
go.
close.
Sounds better now.
You're almost right there.
One of the things I've also noticed, Rocco, that you might want to consider changing in your YouTube settings is you have at least a 30-second delay before it appears on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh
If
yeah,
you go into YouTube, you can turn that down to ultra latency, so you'll only get about a 7-second delay between us speaking and what comes out.
I think I found the issue. So, okay, so let me. What am I changing on the noise gate silent? The closed threshold or the open threshold?
Just turn them both down slightly. Go into the negative.
Well, they're
Yes.
already at negative 45 and negative 20.
Yeah, we'll go down a bit further.
You
'Cause
mean?
I'm not hearing any background noise from your environment at all anyway.
So how's that? Still hearing clipping or no? Not sure. Like I said, I don't know which. You say go down further, but does that mean? Does that mean higher? Minus higher?
No, minus is lower.
Right, I know, but it's already at minus 45. So when you 50, or am I?
Well, the environment you're in, you may not even need the gate.
The only reason that I have the gate on is for my keyboard. Really, is the and a lot of times if I'm going to drink a sip of water or something, I don't want water.
Okay.
Is the volume okay now? Yeah. All right. So I was clicking the wrong button.
I think you got it pretty good right there. Best I can tell.
And yeah, I was actually changing one of the. I thought I had clicked on the noise.
Sound is okay now from the chat.
Actually turning loud. But I am on the noise gate. I did turn it.
Well, the reports from the chat is saying it's good, so leave those settings alone now.
All right.
Sounds good on my phone here too. So
Yeah.
Don't touch it. Lock it.
Yep.
Don't touch it.
you want to touch it, but you don't touch it.
I can't not touch things.
Fiddling.
That's why I break things.
Well, somebody has to.
Right?
Dan and Gnostic are too low, apparently.
Oh, could be. I don't know where I'm at.
You sound a tad muffled there, Dan. You might need a bit more top end.
Not a lot of adjustment on this microphone. I'm not in my normal setup. Yeah, I guess I got a little more gain I can give it. That might help.
Yeah, I did notice that 8 is just not working right. 8 is still not.
Well, you could always remove it and add a new one. Sometimes OBS gets a bit confused with those settings. So if you remove the gate and then add a new one, and then just change the settings again.
Yeah. All right, there. I took the gate off, so you shouldn't have any cutting in and out. But you also have some background noise from me as well, because of OBS's levels, you can see it.
So yeah, I just gave myself a little more gain. Zoom is adjusting me. That's what the problem is.
That's what the problem is.
Oh, that auto mic, that's annoying. That is.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody read my War and Peace on Telegram there?
No, I did not. I'm sorry. Because of OBS's levels, you can see it.
I just basically chronicled the problems I was having with Ubuntu that I resolved last night. I was very happy about it.
I'm glad you resolved them. That's good. How's that? A little better?
The sound is like got a muffle to it, Dan.
Yeah, it's this headset, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. Yeah, probably.
It's not my normal sound, I'm sorry.
No, it's definitely not the what do you call?
The Shure.
Yeah, it's not the Shure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You sound a little hot on Zoom.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's probably teaming sounding too.
Well, hopefully that is. Let me know in the chat if the gate is still not working properly.
I would just rip out the old one and set up a new one.
Yeah. I'm going to do that right now, so. Although I don't know if I'll remember the settings.